Don't know what happened there. Here we go. Just on the wrong screen. Little bit excited.
What is it about your hobby that keeps you coming all the way out here?
Good question.
Freedom, wandering in search of that perfect spot. You've made your own paths for these hills. Tasted the fresh water of our lakes. Been on the water with friends at sunrise and helped the vessels long past sunset. If you just keep coming back. At this spot, you got a pretty good idea what's lurking beneath the surface. There's only one way to find out. Whether it's the one you write home about or the one that gets away.
Bluegill.
That feeling is what gets you hooked. Whether it's your first time or your 100th time, you never know what you're gonna catch until it's caught. Call of the Wild. The Angler.
Apex Connect, what's that? Multiplayer, probably. We'll check all that later. Looks good. I mean, it's not gameplay, but yeah. I've watched quite a few streams already, so I got a rough idea. And it's getting a few bad reviews, but I'll say something about that in a minute. It's obviously set in America. It's kind of a bit like New Zealand. That's what New Zealand looks like. I've fished there a few times. Some of that water is pretty small.
It's been the job of us Johnsons to keep it together since 1872. Trust me, it ain't easy. Hell, I'm not even sure it's possible. But it's well worth it. What we have today is beyond due to the collective efforts of every guest that I can welcome. Golden Ridge Reserve.
Golden Ridge. There's a little bit of water there to explore. A few good screenshots there. for the wallpaper. Nice intro. They built it up good. Looks good. Ground looks good. Right. What are we going to be? One thing I did like about Rust when I used to play that was that it used to give you a random like avatar character. So you could be like a 30-year-old African American female or whatever and blonde. And you got one sort of boots. Moment. Gloves. No, I don't fish with gloves. Dark olive or wine. Woodland camo. It's gotta be. Alright, guess we'll have some tutorials coming up, so even though when you start a sim like this, you kind of want to run off and, you know, just get stuck straight into it, but it's... Yeah, it's the best way to level up. And even though you want to go explore, if you go explore, and I'll talk about the light line because obviously in this you got to stay. Take out your rod. That's what she said. Whoops. LT. Okay, so that's L2. Sure. Okay, so that's obviously your rod angle. Feels alright. I don't know what people are complaining about. You probably adjust all the sensitivity and all that. I watched the stream the other day. A lot of people were saying, oh, you know, so easy to catch fish, but I watched the stream the other day, BZ Hub, I think it was. He fought like a pike for like, it was like 20 minutes or something. And yeah, he had it at 45 meters, then he got it down to like 13, then it got back out to 25. It took ages. There's a little fish there. It's quite sensitive. I might have to slow that down a bit. Here we go. It's like setting the hook on a 20-pound bass. Ripped it in. Juvenile. Yeah, a little worm. Release fish. Okay, so I guess that's how you get your screenshots. Let him go, little bass. Catch a fish and watch the tension. Yeah, the casting feels alright to me. It's not. Need to figure out how to do a short cast. If it fills up too much, you risk snapping your line. So, okay, you only got a certain amount of line. Okay, so to look around, then once you press L2, it changes to just the rod. There's a fish. Wonder how you burn it. Well, there's a little fish. Cast too slow. Trying to do a short cast. No. You can only rip it out. Unless I can figure that out, I'm sure you can do a short cast. There we go. He's having a look. See if he likes it moving. He's kind of interested. There he goes. Go on, swallow it. Struck too early. There's another one. See if there's about 3 or 4 of them out there. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty sensitive, that rod tip movement. We'll have to sort that out. Here he goes. Pull up that slack line. He's looking. Bang! Climb to the lookout tower. Alright, hang on a sec. Only seen small fish. Whoops. Action seemed like alright to me. It only small fish, so the animation on the hook set's pretty savage. Like, yeah, normally when you're fishing, you wouldn't. On a bass, actually, well, they were bass. They were small bass, but on a small bass like that, you would probably just let him take it. But on the big ones, yeah, you got to rip them like that because they got gill plates, super tough, like metal gill plates. Looks good. I like it. It's got a bit of everything. Rivers, some lakes, islands. Yeah, that's sure. It's got a pretty savage run on him. Dude's flying. Whoa. Same run controls as Hunter.
This right here is my pride and joy. The Central Reserve Outpost.
Wonder if you got
Easy just
glasses.
You'll find all the bells and whistles here. Taylor's Tackles, brand new shop run by my friend Sophia.
Sophia.
Other than that, you'd be able to find notice boards, storage lockers,
Wonder if she's
a
hot.
house and a garage for easy access to transportation, plus a flagpole for yourself.
Looks good. Like the wildflowers. That's what my backyard will look like soon. Spring. First day of spring today. First day of Hunter. Call it wild. Yeah, boy. Sure. What? Bread? Let's see what she's got. Apparel, equipment. Have we got any money? No. We've got $1. Rightio. So these are the reels. Up to 30 kilo. You're obviously going to start off with small spinning gear. Reels, lines, lures. Yeah, so let's see what sort of lures they got. This is what interests me because all my fishing, my tournament competition fishing, which I probably should have said at the start. So yeah, I used to actually fish tournaments for a job and did okay. Won a state title, Brim Electric, like around early 2000s, something like that. And so spinners, poppers, plastic frogs, spoons, minnows, and then like a deeper crank. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, and I used to do it for a job, so I was actually a magazine editor for about 5 years full time, and then a freelance fishing journalist for about another 5, 10 years after that, part time. And yeah, I used to work on a fishing TV show, and I did alright in the tournaments. Got second at a national round, big brim at a national round, represented my state, fished for WA at the national titles, yeah, and I got just outside the top 10, about 14th or something, I think, which was pretty good, I thought. Okay, backpack. So we got one rod, one reel, some line, a lure. Got no spinners, got no money, so I guess you just got to go fishing with what you got. Like enter the shop and get the bait. Yeah, how do you do that? Is there another door? Yeah, and I won a state title, won a state final, got a couple other seconds and thirds. Yeah, you got to buy the bait. Sure. Equip the bait. And So how do you equip your rod? Yeah.
Did you know the oldest fish hooks ever were made of sea snail shells and thought to be about 23,000 years old? Pretty neat, huh? Try something.
Sure. Okay, so these are the species which I'm interested in. So smallmouth and largemouth bass, yeah, bluegill, catfish, perch. So we got them here. I can fish for them. Pike, whitefish, rainbow, lake, golden. No brown trout, salmon, sauger. If I've heard of them before. She was talking. Right, so I need to get to the controls somewhere so I can figure out what everything does. We know what that does. Press LB to open the quick menu. Okay. Equip the hook. Select the bait category. Sorry about this. It's just going to take me a while to just walk down here. Yep, gotcha. Figure out how to equip the boat. Rightio. Looks like we're going after Jenny. What? Alright, we obviously got to equip this bait. There we go. Where's the jetty? There's the boat. Drag. Change the drag by using the arrows. Okay.
Try setting your drag higher. Use setting your drag lower.
Catch a fish. Right, 30% drag. Yeah, I need to change some of the controls because when I reel in real life, I reel with my right hand, so it feels a bit weird. Not seeing any fish there. There's one. There's a couple off here. There we go. He's looking. That was a bite, I guess. He's biting. So you get sparkly water. Oh, I dropped him. Let's walk up here. So you get sparkly water and a little sound animation for a bite. Wonder if you better turn that off later. You don't really need it. Just watch your line. There we go, there's about 3 or 4 of them. Old mate there's having a look. Dropped it. Wonder why it keeps coming off. Is that because I took the pressure off? There's definitely a hook on there. So up, you feel like you want to pull down, but it's actually up. Some weird shit going on with the water there. Here comes one. Dropped it again. Yeah, there's a hook on there. Don't know what's going on. There's something weird going on with the graphics there. I'll have to check my settings. Gave me a warning at the start. Pardon me. I wonder if it changed to a worm. It doesn't seem to be able to. I'll just keep going, I guess. Not seeing anything there. Maybe the drag was too low. That could have been it. Just kind of spun. Not seeing any fish now. I don't know what's going on there with the... I think it's to do with that tutorial box. Just a little bug. There's one. Whoops. There you go, he's having a look, coming from the left there. Just a little one. He's biting. There we go. There was the drag. It was only a baby. Bronze. Yeah, okay, figured that out then. Learn about pumping. A guide to pumping. That's what she said.
Now let's try catching a fish with what you know about drag. Try not to let the fish gain too much line by keeping your tension high between the two.
So that means we're probably going to get a slightly bigger fish here. Probably better to have a bit of line out. I need to go to the controls and invert X or Y. Because yeah, I feel like I want to pull down on the stick and you got to push up. Yeah, up on the stick is up, but I actually want to pull, feel like I want to pull back. So it's reverse. It's like a fish rising out there. Let's see if we can go to the controls. Fishing. invert. Is it X or Y? I'm not sure which one it is. So I'll turn the sensitivity down a bit too, I reckon. Let's go down to 35 and see what that does. And then yeah, that one will just be a test. I think it might be the other one. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. I think it's the other one. No. Exploration. Maybe you can't change it. Oh, that's mouse and keyboard. Dickhead. Gamepad. I was on the wrong one. Idiot. Didn't see that up the top there. Just realised that was, yeah. So we'll try that. I think I'm getting a hit. No, it's not that one. It's the other one. So turn that one back and that one. Now we should have it. No, still not. Ah dear. It's got to be, maybe it's one of these ones. Let's wind this in. There's something weird going on here. Let's go back to how it was. Try and fix it later. It could be this one. So, it's not that one either. Something weird going on there. Again, I was on the wrong one. I just realised it defaults back. Ah, now we got it. Now we got it. That's what I wanted. There's a fish wide out there. Come and have a look. Oh, well, that took me a few minutes. Here he comes. So yeah, when I want to strike like he's coming now, let him hit it. Yeah, that's better. It's only a small one. Bit hard to get used to in a short fight like that. Pump. I didn't pump. Okay, so all this is going to do is position the rod. You got to move your rod tip up by pressing and holding right 2. Rightio. Not seeing any fish there. Right. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the water. That's right, but they'll fix it. Yeah, oh, there we go, there's a fish. Just down here. Don't know where it went. There he is. It's not a bad looking bass. See if he hits it. Oh, line snapped. Shit, he was too big. Alright, bit less drag. We'll go down to 50%, see what that does. It was a better fish, you could see by looking at it. Not really seeing anything. Oh, there's one again. Here comes a couple to look at it. Smaller fish. Skull drag him in. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, but it's alright, it's there. So I was holding down right 2 there, so oh, here's a few fish. Is that a fish? Yeah. Just a matter of getting used to the controls. There's a couple of good ones here. Here they come. A couple of small ones. It's a bit awkward. I think it'll get better, but alright, that's the tutorials done. That's not too bad. Wasn't too painful. Find the warden. Let's go do that. We'll just pump through these. So yeah, it was a little bit awkward, the mechanics, but I see the basics are there. They'll refine it. You know, people forget with Hunter Call of the Wild. Like, I played it from day dot 2017, and mechanic, it's not even close to the same game that it was at the start. So the other thing is, you know, $30. I really don't understand
Well, I take it you got my message. Welcome to the reserve.
why people are complaining.
Drew, here's your bread. Oxeye daisies are the thorn in the side of the sweet Mother Nature. Pale, angel beans. Can't miss them if you wanted to. Now for the butter. Engelmann spruce beetle infestation. Horrible little crawlies that are ripped apart and flat. Finally, bread and butter.
Visit the watermill.
Big, sizzling. Personally, I reckon bones are useless without tasting them tours love a crusty stegosaurus. So keep a lookout. Don't go out of your way, but if you're fishing, spot them.
Sure.
I had a life out of this ball once. It was like a little rumpkin. But I prefer to grow here over there. You been to the rodeo yet, kid? Being a bucket bunny might be easy. I ever tell you about my Zeke? Love the kid to bits. Lives in a big city now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I try not to stay up there too long. I got sweet Lucy.
Sweet Lucy.
Sometimes it feels like I come here just so I can hold my
Rightio.
Check the board.
Check the board. Oh, float fishing.
Did you miss me? Back again with a boating crash course. First stop is the outpost here.
Okay. Oh, it's because I clicked on that one first, probably. Boat handling.
Come back, old lady.
So you could probably do this or the tour. This is right here, so I might go do that real quick. Boat handling, driving a boat. Since that's pretty much in real life for these days, that's all pretty much all my fishing. You know, I got a little bass boat like this, little electric boat. You can put it in pretty much anywhere. Call the boat. Interesting. Oh yeah. Lionheart 500. Nice little boat. Boom. There we go.
Notes are best shared. Although for safety reasons, we ask you to invite 3 friends as passengers maximum. You mentioned in your application that you could drive a boat, so let's see what you've got.
Looks alright. Bit like the ATV, but on water. It'll be interesting to see if they add like wind later, so it's not always calm. Because a lot of that's the trick for a lot of fishing, is
Now, take out your rod.
take out your rod.
Fishing on a boat isn't too different from shore. Let's see what you can catch.
Sure. How do I get up the front? Are you going to fish from the back? Rightio. Change position. Rightio. Yes, up the front now. Okay, so you can't actually move around. Just standing there, planted. That's all right. That's pretty good. Not really seeing any fish. We'll rip it downwind. Well, there's a fish. He's already come and have a look. Looks like not a bad little sized bass. It's like a little bit of slack line. Oh, dropped it. That was me. I'm gonna go up a bit in drag. See if he'll take it again. He's straight on it. Now he's hit it. That's better. Oh yeah, I see. That's got a better feel, so you're pumping it. I sort of got the feel like that I was pumping it there, like on and off with the R2. Anti-breaching feature, okay.
Get back to the pier, dock the boat, and my work here is done. Later.
Sure. It kind of looks like the water's moving. Which, it's possible in a lake like this, but it wouldn't be moving that fast. Not really seeing any fish. Seems alright. It's pretty basic, but yeah, I like it. It's good. Be keen to like explore, you know, in the water. Especially like, you know, I'm sure there's lily pad beds, rock walls, fishing under bridges like that from the boat. That's the kind of stuff we do in real life. So yeah, that'll be cool. I like what I see so far. And I guess later on they'll probably add like a little electric, because that's how we fish. So you're using a little electric motor with a hand or foot control pedal. I'll go back to the board and do these other two. Where is it? Just up here somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure they'll add that later, so you can move around, not just on the outboard. Where is that board? Around here. So you could jump in the car too, but I might knock these off real quick. Float fishing. Cool. I'll be right here with the bargain. I'm sure you will. It looks good. I like it so far. The basic mechanics are there. That's what she said.
Before you cast, try experimenting with a drag and hook depth. The drag set by your reel determines how much power a fish needs to take line and gain distance. The
Who
hook
said
depth
about that?
determines how much line distance there is between your hook and the float. This should always be less than the depth of the water.
Of course. I guess if you have it too close to the top, it'll probably spook some fish. Not really seen anything. Yeah, sensitivity's better. I reckon I could probably even turn it down a bit more. Just trying. Oh, there's one. Is that a fish? Yeah, I could probably turn it down a bit more, I reckon. Here's a fish. Here we go. Don't know where he went. Swam under it. Bit of weed there. Say it needs to be a bit shorter.
If you're float fishing, you might want to try casting closer to the shore.
Or short casting. Use RV to short cast.
Now use all that talking to catch yourself a fish.
Okay. So I would call that just flicking out like a little, that's R1. Don't know where that fish went, but he ain't there anymore. Whoops. You're entering deep water, turn back. Got myself in a jam now. There we go, back up. Yeah, the water looks like it's cranking. Not really seeing anything. I'll just flip it out, I guess. I wonder if I need to change the bait. Hmm. So it looks alright when it's sitting there like that. Oh, there's a good fish. See that one just there? He's heading that way. That was a pretty good looking fish. There's a small one there as well. Oh, oh, see that? Jumping. He's over that way. He's coming to look. There's a few fish coming around now. Might not be interested in the bread. Here he is. It's right near that post there. It's not interested in that, I think. Oops. How do I change? Tab to inspect. Missing something in the controls. Oh, there's a good bass. Don't seem to be too interested in it. There's a fish. Is the line too long, maybe? Or too short? There's one right there. It's either got to be shorter or longer. Here's a good one. Maybe make it longer. Not sure how much water are in here. Ace 10, Xbox, no, PC, mate. PC. So yeah, I'm trying to catch one here on this tutorial, but it's not really happening, so... Pardon me. See if I can change spots and whoops. Yeah, there's a fish jumping out there. Yeah, I don't know when it will be out on consoles. They haven't set a date yet. Not really seeing any fish. Might try somewhere else. There's another jetty and some rocks down here. Try and find some fish first. I need to check out my graphics settings because something's wrong there. Is there a fish? There's a little fish. It's almost like they don't want this bait, but I can't figure out how to change the bait. I don't know if that you can on this tutorial. Saw one little fish there. Keep going. These rocks down here look like they got potential. All this structure in the water here looks fishy. And it's the same again, not really seeing any. Maybe where it's deeper here, it drops off a bit better. Overcast here. Oh, there's a good looking fish. Gonna get smoked, you watch. He's having a look. Look at this. Here we go. It's huge. How did I know that was going to happen? It was too big. Oh well. That was the first decent fish we've seen. Yeah, it was just way too big. I probably could have gone a bit easier, but I just move up a bit. Oops. Get up on one of these rocks, it'd be alright. If we see if we can get on that one. Oh yeah, did it. Oops. Yeah, I should see where that is in my graphics. That line, video, brightness, monitor, resolution, VSync. Maybe turn this down. Try that. No. I have no what I do. I'll have to muck around with that later. We'll fix it, but I'm sure, or it could be in the game, but I got a feeling it's in my settings. The water looks good like that when you're looking at it. Oh, there's a fish jumping down there, look. Down near those rocks. Let's hit that up. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. A couple of small little buggy things. Fuck all, basically. Where was it? It was here somewhere. And I'd say that's due to the time of the day, possibly. So it's something to do with that. Like there, it looks awesome. Still haven't caught a fish, like, well, for this tutorial. I've caught a few fish already, but yeah. Yeah, there was a fish jumping over here as soon as we come. We'll work on down the side of these lily pads here and see. I don't mind the casting. It'd be nice to, like, if you ripped it forward quicker, you would get more distance. But yeah, same thing. They're all little details. I'm pretty sure they'll figure all that out. Expansive rods. And that's just kind of how games are done these days, I think. You know, it's a case of like bring it out and then build it. I think takes way too long. And the economics of it, whoops, are probably just not there to just do it all in one hit. Still not seeing any fish. We should go back up to the jetty. Main jetty, we'll go back up there. See if I can't get something. And then we've done the boat. Yeah, if this one takes too long, I might just skip it and jump in the car and go for an explore. I'd say, like, does it have a time? I'm not sure if it does or if it just stays the same time of day all the time. But yeah, I like it. It's good. Um, Obviously, it's going to be a bit hard at the start. Where's the main jetty? That's the one I was fishing off, I think. Yeah, it'll be a bit tricky at the start in terms of like getting a feel for the line. That's mainly because you're starting off with a light line class. Once you've got a bigger line class, there's a fish out there. Once you've got a bigger line class, you'll be able to control those bigger fish like a lot better. And I'm sure that'll be a lot more like the mechanics of a real catch and reel fish. Check this jetty instead of just blind casting, like we'll just see if we can see anything. Yeah, I feel like the sun is going down. That's the big jetty there where the boat is. Like the water, like the way the water comes up to the shore here. That's pretty cool. That's done really well, and the flowers look awesome. Couple of old boats. So yeah, this is kind of more like what my real boat looks like. Pick up, what's that? Found something, little gold dollar. Yeah, this is kind of like what I got, but it's all deck, so it's all flat, and there's an electric. See if there's any fish off here again. There's a fish right out the back. We're jumping there. Just let it sit there for a second. That was pretty cool. See the way the line just dropped? Went slack. That's generally what would really happen in real life. So we'll pick up the slack again and see if it should drop. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's exactly what should happen. You can like lift the rod tip up a little bit to like sort of pick up the line. Drop it back down, it stays the same. Yeah, it's all good. That line that I'm getting is just something with my graphics, but I'll sort that out. Just not seeing any fish here. Could jump in the boat. There's a fish out there. Could jump in the boat and try and catch something out of the boat. Let's go have a look at this bridge over here. This has got potential, and there's a lot of vegetation in the water there. Wonder how far a cast is. Let's have a go from here. Get up the front. Oh, nowhere near close enough. go up a lot further. Need to be like here. That fish jumping behind that. I know, it's just the way the water's lapping up against the pillar there. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Went a bit deep. So you can kind of control your cast. Like there, I just did it. I controlled the distance. So yeah, it's not bad. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Wanted to get up the front. There we go. All that edge, if we were fishing that for real life, we'd be working all that exactly like that. That was a good cast. Seems like there's a little fish there. Wonder if that float distance is too close. Maybe now that I'm in deeper water, might be too close to the float. Let's go like heaps longer. Fish jumping at the back there on them pads. Yeah, I think this is good, man. I like it so far. The bare bones are there, and this, anyone who says it's been like shooting fish in a barrel, well, so far it hasn't been like that at all. Even just getting the bites is not that simple. I'm sure we'll figure it out. So where are we here? Okay, these are points of discovery. You can probably only dock the boat at certain places. These pads out in the middle of nowhere. Surely that's got fish on it. Bit short. chop some pads up. Let's have a look at this island. Is that a channel marker? Probably should give that a ping. Yeah, it is too. Nothing on that. What was that report?
Around here, we like to do things the manual way.
Hmm.
So if you could manually check the other stations while I manually sit here, that would be sweet.
What was that? Something on top of the water there. Nice sound there, the water on the hull. Hippie J. Shout out to Hippie J. How you going, man? Pardon me. Get up the front here. Let's go about 40 centimeters. Yeah, so far, tricky finding fish. I'm really just looking, doing the tutorials. But yeah, so far I like what I see. It's good. There's a few small little buggy things, nothing serious. And I think bugs is all about attitude anyway, you know, like, just don't really let that stuff bother me. Overall, it's good. There's a lot to look at. I'll say that. There's a lot of ground to cover. You can get off, walk on the island here. Trying to kind of actually look for fish more. That's the only thing that would be nice is an electric motor so you could like move around. You don't have to. There's a fish. Whoops. Still getting the hang of the controls. Little fish out there somewhere. Yeah, and it's obviously you can probably pick up something wrong with my water texture. I'm not sure if that's my graphics card or the game, but I'll check that out later. Oh, there's another one jumping out there. There's fish around. I just have to be a bit more patient, maybe. But yeah, the actual mechanics and that, all this basic stuff's there. And there's heaps of stuff to look at. It was pretty cheap too. It was like $30 or something. There's a fish over there. And I'm not sure if the time of day changes, but yeah, they'll bring all that in. Same thing happened with, yeah, there's a fish right out there. We call the wild, as you probably know. And so far I've seen a few good fish. I had a good one on. But you're just starting out with light gear, so jump back in. Well, that's that thing I marked. We'll go back to the dock. There's another marker. Or is that the one I already looked at? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's got real good potential. And I haven't, obviously this is just my like intro and the tutorials, but I've watched a couple other streams. You go watch BZ Hub. He did a couple of good streams on early access. And yeah, he fought like a pike for over 10 minutes. He ended up busting it off, but he was kind of just running out of patience, to be honest. You should have just kept at it. He would have been alright. But yeah, that gave me hope, like, because that's what you want, big long fights, that kind of stuff. So the only thing I haven't really done on the intro yet is drive the car. So let's go grab that. Whoops, stopped running. But yeah, in terms of like, whoops. Yeah, so the map. So this is where we are. So there's a lot to explore. Yeah. And I'll be looking at every single bit of it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of expansive worlds, and I'm a big fan of staying positive too. There's a few small things, but overall I haven't seen anything really that I'd say like it was horrible. Let's check the car out. Whoops. Rightio. Let's see what the car goes like. See if it's as good as the ATV. Because the ATV is pretty good. It's a lot of fun. Whoop. Bit of four-wheel driving. I should really be sticking to the road. Where are we? Straight ahead and hit the road. Oh, actually, I want to go to that location. So hit the road, turn right. She goes alright. Four-wheel driving. That's going to get to some... Where's the road? It's going to get to some good, hard to get to spots. Where's the road? Need to check it out. We're miles past it. So that's a lookout. There's a little lake up here. Oh yeah. Let's have a quick look here. There's a little jetty over there. Car feels alright. Little cabin, I guess. Can't interact with that. Check out this jetty. I've seen a few people on streams Catch a few off here. Oh, a fish jumped behind it there. Just let that sit there for a sec. Hmm. So this is where you must be able to rest. Keep falling in the water.
Hello, Buck. It's Clay. Just getting in at Ruby River Range if you need me. Got you now.
Don't worry about the roads. We don't need roads. It's the warden station. Shop. Because the lights are coming on now. So I don't know where you're supposed to sleep. Or maybe here? No. Map challenge, catch a fish here. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to turn the sensitivity down even more. Just going to rip up to this spot up here. All over the place. But yeah, it looks like it's getting darker, so I didn't actually read what was going on with real world weather and all that, and obviously there's got to be cabins, outposts. I'm thinking that's what this is up here, but we'll see. because that's obviously affecting the filter on the water and even being able to see. Whoops. Oh, it's a lookout. Right, we'll run up here and see what this unlocks. So this will tell us something for sure. It runs fast. Oops.
Later,
Right.
American travelers rendered the French name in English as Golden Bridge Resort. I quite like the old one. But hey, the new one's not too shabby.
So is that a cabin down there? More locations. There's someone stealing my car. Okay, let's have a look at the map now. No. Oh, okay, this is where you sleep. Back there at the tent, I would say. Campground. Vista? Yeah. Okay. Let's head back there because it's getting dark. I think that's what was affecting the filter on the water. Liking what I see so far, but it's good. It's got all the, and even this, the four-wheel drive. You'd be able to, there's going to be spots on the map where it's going to make it a lot easier to get to for sure. Just need to sort out my sensitivity and have a bit of a play with the controls. Keep following this. I like what I see, and same with the fighting. I haven't done too much of that yet, but I caught a few fish. A little bit clunky, but not bad. Not bad at all. And it definitely got the feel for like angling, if that makes sense. They're hooking the fish, pumping wine. Oh. Who needs roads? Oh no, maybe it's not a campground. Thought it was. Looked like a tent icon. But it's not. It's something else. Oh well. Well, I think that's me for the intro anyway. I've had a bit of a look at it. And yeah, I like. Done the tutorial. So yeah, I'll start doing some grinding. Start having a look around. But yeah, there's a lot of water to explore. For sure. Haven't even really started to unlock any kind of locations or anything yet. Just get away from the car. So yeah, I like what I see. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll get it up and going, and I'll get all the settings sorted and all that, and then once I'm onto it, I'll come back and hit up some more.